let's do the gospel cues versus the 2819 prayer warriors.
Oh God.
So over the weekend in Atlanta, 2819 Church had a prayer conference at State Farm Arena, and the gospel cues, the Hebrew Israelites, showed up to protest them. And the videos went viral, and there was one interaction in particular that was hilarious to me. So we're gonna watch this and talk about it.
Matthew 6. Matthew 6. God don't hear none of your prayers. That's right. God don't hear none of your prayers. Your prayer don't go over your head, brother. It stops right there. Read that. Matthew chapter 6, verse 5. And when thou prayest, hold on, when thou what? When thou prayest, the Bible says when you pray, read, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are. For they love to pray standing in the synagogue. Hold on, when they love to pray? Standing in the synagogue in the corners of the street. Hold on, where do they pray? In the corners of the street. The Bible's reading again. Where do they pray? In the corners of the street. Where do they pray? In the corners of the street. Where do they pray? In the corners of the street. Where do they pray? In the corners of the street. You are hypocrites according to the Bible. That's right. Y'all do nothing the Bible says.
Jesus.
I want
Chaos.
I want to go undercover to Hebrew Israelite training camp to see how they beat that into them. Like all that yelling they do all the time, like it's the same thing. Yes, the battle of the bands, exactly. It's the same thing. It's like every time you see them, they just hollering and yelling. Like, how do y'all take care of y'all voices? Like, is throat coat mandatory if you a Hebrew Israelite? Because they be yelling all the time. I'm just curious, man. It's like it's gotta be a strain on the vocal cords. Like they yell more than gospel singers, and you know what all that yelling has done to gospel singers.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing when the pastors start yelling in the pulpit. They just doing it on the street. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, and then
everywhere. Every day.
You know. I mean, hey, I look at it, and it's funny to me because if I'm in a house that's burning down and there are 4 or 5 of us in there, I don't want to argue about whether we going out the front door or one of the windows. Can we just get out?
Yeah.
It's like we're all trying to be better.
Yeah.
We're all trying to live abundant lives. We're all trying to fall under somebody's grace. The fact that y'all are arguing back and forth with each other is hilarious to me. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Like the thing for me is the only thing they really don't agree on is Hebrew Israelites are heteronormative pro-black and 2819 is not. But they agree on everything else. They both anti-gay, they both anti-woman, they're both anti-justice for the marginalized. Like they agree more than they disagree, and they out here fighting so hard. It's just that the Hebrew Israelites, they believe in, you know, pro-blackness, but only heteronormative pro-blackness. So it's patriarchal, it's men are in charge, and then ain't no room for you to be openly queer. And I say openly because I guarantee you some of them niggas are queer. I guarantee you. So you just can't be openly queer. Not Flight of the Bumblebee. Flight of the Bumblebee. Yes, absolutely. It's like y'all agree more than y'all disagree. Y'all out here fighting and ain't proving nothing. It's just it's kind of embarrassing.
I am, Michelle. It's just like an evangelism war, like they pulled up like a you know them old school video games where you're fighting and you see the power draining. It's like what kind of battle is this? Like it's so delusional to be standing there, arms stretched out, going in on a hostile crowd. That is not the gospel. Like, what do they think they're wasting? If you have any power, you're wasting it on something that is not even I'm sorry. The gospel cues, nah. I don't. When I see them, I go the other way because you're not gonna hate Sister Me because I'm gonna cuss you out on sight.
I just want to know what the point was. What was the point?
It was a big gathering of Black people, and they
what was
wanted
it?
a.
Like what does
Recruitment.
It's Atlanta.
Because
Recruitment.
I'm looking at the church kids, and they got their hands all straight. What are you supposed to be doing? What are you doing?
The power of God compels you.
Exactly. The power of God's supposed to knock them the fuck down like a Benny Hill concert so they could be changed and choose Christ. Choose
concerned.
Christ.
I'm concerned.
How are you going to go from pro-Black? I'm sorry.
How we're using our spare time. I'm so concerned. You know, like y'all could have pulled together some kind of church, activity. Like, why y'all standing on the street hollering and screaming? Why? If I was your mama, I would be embarrassed.
He called him hypocrite.
Yeah.
That was the funniest part. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, it's just wow. And why are they yelling so much?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
You remember we were at homecoming and we were walking the track. You know how, when you go to HBCU and you go to homecoming, there's always a place where everybody gathers. Man, they had a little plot of dirt and they were yelling at everybody that walked by. And mind you, we were probably this far from them like this, and they were screaming at all of us. Like, why do y'all yell all the time?
Yeah, man. It's
the whisper ministry.
And it's sad because, I know people who have been through the Hebrew Israelite tradition. I know people who are in the Hebrew Israelite tradition. And from the conversations that I've had with all of them, it's just more fundamentalism. I mean, and you can see that on the surface too. Like, if you understand how their theology works, it's very clear that it's just another form of fundamentalism. But like the people who've been in it, I had a conversation with somebody one time who told me that like they were unhappy, like the church was telling them all this stuff they had to do, and they were doing it, but they weren't fulfilled. And they were just telling me all of these issues that they had. And I was like, I mean, everything that's making you unhappy is coming from your church. And they were like, no, that ain't it. I was like, but you just told me that. You just told me this, and this is all the stuff your church is telling you to do. And now I'm just repeating that back to you, and you fighting against me. Fine, keep doing it, nigga. I don't care. It's your life. Like, if you want to do it, but you told me they were the source of your unhappiness.
Yikes.
But the indoctrination got you so wrapped up that you think you can't walk away. It's like you can leave.
That's why they be cults. It's cultish. Cultish.
Yeah.
Because you want belonging so bad, and this is where a lot of these groups get you. Like, they have these empowerment, love bombing, affirmation techniques to make you feel like, yes, strong Black man, leader of the home, the world oppress you. But then you get in there, it's something else in there. Like, watch the cult documentaries. That's how they all start. And now they just spread out because we have communication, we have media. Like, anybody could go anywhere and create anything. You catch a whole bunch of people on the right circumstances. Oops, you got a cult. You got a crew. Now what you gonna
do?
Yep. We living in the last and evil days.
Baby, we've been in them days since I was born.
Every generation is living in the last and evil days, and are.
He's a soon coming king. Coming for a church without spot or blemish.
Yeah, you lost me.
No, I don't want to.
Oh,
man.
I gotta let this bug out. I have to let this bug.
Oh, Pamela.
That bug, I hate that. And it's not that fast, but when I tried to swing at it, I was at the top of the steps and I didn't want to fall down. So I was careful about how I did my thing.
I'm glad, because we don't need any injuries.
No, we had enough going on. We got enough going on. So yeah, fundamentalism is fundamentalism. I don't care if it's Christian, if it's Hebrew Israelite, if it's Protestant Catholic, if it's Hindu, if it's anti-theist, right? Fundamentalism is fundamentalism. And when you get into progressive purity culture, I'm telling you, I'm gonna write a book on this. Progressive purity culture is very fundamentalist too. People get into these progressive spaces and then start creating all these new rules and all these new purity tests. It's the same thing. It's just fundamentalism with progressive language. So it's fundamentalism, but we talking about freedom and justice. But it's still fundamentalism doing the same stuff, being punitive, going on witch hunts. Don't get me started.